Okay, welcome back to the first episode of The Lounge. What did I just say? Did I say welcome back to the first episode? The Lounge is going to be a podcast where I interview people and we listen to some albums, review some music, and we can have some really hot takes. We had one, but someone forgot to record. That person is the Grinch. The Grinch being Yusuf Rizaga. Yusuf Rizaga is the world's best couch potato, and he's a really good Call of Duty player. Oh, I mean really bad. He just spends all day on it.
Call of Duty player.
Yusuf, can you introduce yourself after this great introduction?
Yeah, I am Yusuf Razak, as you called me greatest couch potato. Everything possible that's not nice, yes.
Of course.
Okay.
And I have with me a music producer. He goes by 7GZ or Higgs. Introduce yourself.
I'm Mustafa Hagazi, aka 7GZ or Higgs or 7Gs or 7GZ, whatever. I'm a music producer mainly in boom bap and a little bit trap. And I'm a student at the higher institute of theoretical arts, because we mainly say it in Arabic, so I'm not that it's not that easy for me to say it in English. So okay, I'm a student at the Higher Institute of Theoretical Arts, and I make vlogs and
Plug your vlog. Just plug it right now. Everyone who's going to listen to this will check out your vlog.
Okay, yo, shout out for Mustafa Hagazi, the vlogger. Follow me on Facebook and stuff like that. Okay. 7G triple Z on Facebook.
So the album that we will be reviewing is called Madvillainy by Madvillain or MF Doom and Madlib. Madlib is a producer and MF Doom is a rapper. They created this album in 2004. This album had a really big impact on the rap and music scene today. Yusuf, what do you like about the intro?
By the way,
Honestly, I like nothing about it. I kind of hate it in every way possible. Like, all he says is, I'm a villain, you know? Repeats the same stuff and it gets repetitive and not nice.
Nice.
It doesn't sound great, that's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, let's ask the producer, let's ask Mustafa Hagazi,
okay.
a producer who has had multiple hits at this point, of course. What's your opinion on the album?
Okay. First of all, I think the guy we are talking to on Discord, he knows nothing about anything in his life, and about music, about rap, about anything, and he's noob at Call of Duty, right?
Yes, he's a very bad Call of Duty player.
Yeah, and about the album, I really liked it in several things. One of the main things I liked the most about the album, it's that the beats and the idea that Madlib actually is doing everything that pops up in his mind, and he just put it on whatever DAW or whatever software he used. Actually at 2004 FL Studio 11 was developed. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so I like the music and the beats he used, and the way of rapping أستاذ Madvillain عملها. His rhyme schemes, his double rhymes and inner rhymes, and the flow he used, and changing the flow in several tracks, like changing. I think in a track he changed like 3 flows or 4 flows. I think.
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
Money Folder.
I think so. And the most track I liked Fiagora, right? Figaro, okay. Figaro, it's like hardcore boom bap, you know. Yani it's the drums are they hit hard, and they got the bass and the drums is kinda high, and I like this type because it gives the vibe I like, that اللي هو the hardcore or the old school vibe I get when I hear like Big Pun or Big Pun, Fat Joe and Tupac, Biggie, yeah, Dr. Dre.
Yeah. So let's get back to Yusuf Razaga. I'm guessing you hated the interludes in between the tracks because you're not a very patient person. Let's just say that.
Not that. It's like some of them are great, right? They were telling the story nice. And then you have the illest of the villain, you know. I didn't like that one. Because that one just, you know, him repeating, I'm a mad villain and I'm a villain, you know. It didn't really...
But that is the intro. It's introducing the context of the album itself.
I know, but really, I don't think the context should be, you know, him screaming, I'm a mad villain, I'm a mad villain.
So what do you think it should be?
Explaining about the album itself, you know, because that's the intro, like you said. You know, like the new...
Yeah, but
I
what
like...
is the album even about, Yusuf?
About him... never mind, I realize how stupid. It's about him being a mad villain.
But let's just move on to something else, you know. Let's say...
Let's talk about you being a noob in Call of Duty.
Yes. No, we're not getting off topic. Don't get this off topic.
Okay.
Let's everyone spit out your favorite track. What's your favorite track?
Track in the album?
Yeah.
Fiagora.
Fiagro. Yeah. What's your favorite track, Yusuf?
And accordion, by the way, sorry, Mr. Raga Zaga.
Yeah.
Accordion, I think there's a music producer and Syrian music producer called El Nazir. I think he used the same sample Madlib used in accordion. So I like this track because I like that. I can play it. I can play it.
So
My favorite track was the track of what's it called? All caps. And Rhinestone Cowboy. That was one of my favorite tracks. The flow is amazing, and he has like a chill, you know, beat, you know.
Yeah.
Like this.
All caps. He likes all caps on Rhinestone Cowboy. So the album grew on him eventually, you know. So Yusuf Razaga hated the intro, but really liked the album at the end. Great point to show.
I like the album. I didn't like some of the interludes were good, right? You know, they're fine, okay.
Yeah.
I can, you know, chill around with them. But the first interlude, like, made, you know, it was boring, kind of, in a sense. It's not to introduce anything except he was a mad villain, sure. The whole album is about him being a mad villain, but at least, you know, say something that makes him a mad villain.
Yeah.
What made him... That's what the other interludes did, though. So that's the good thing about them. So you know the Savage Mode number 2, you know?
Yeah.
21 Savage. You know how his one of the interludes of
Snitches and Rats.
Snitches and Rats. Yeah, I like that one. It was just beautiful masterpiece. I could listen to that one for hours. That's what I like about interludes. Like he introduced everything that's, you know, what's a snitch and a rat in a beautiful way.
What's your opinion about Kamikaze?
I'd say that the interludes in Madvillainy are just pieces of music that make the album much more cohesive, which makes you like it in the end. Would you agree on this, Yusuf?
Yes, look, the album, right?
Yeah.
Look, the interludes, they add more to the story of the album, you know. It makes it sound more of a story than the album, which is a good thing about it. When people make albums, they're supposed to sound like story, you know?
Yeah.
You're supposed to try to piece them together. That's what I like about them.
So
most rappers don't do that anymore.
Let's talk about...
In your opinion, it will be more entertaining if it's a story, but it's not supposed to be a story, and it's not supposed to be anything but what the rapper or the music or the artist are is thinking about, you know?
Yeah,
It's not about your opinion, it's about art.
Why did you say?
What is that? Feminism?
This album truly is organized in a way that shows that it's a story. Now, I'll give you a little background context. MF Doom, he known as Daniel Dumoulet, that's his actual name. He was in a rap duo with his brother. His brother unfortunately died in a car crash. And so
Rest in peace.
rest in peace. And so
Yeah.
this turned him into a villain, or MF Doom. This album shows how you're supposed to hate Madvillainy, but in fact he has a heart of gold. With like things like Money Folder, when he started rhyming to the poor, which is like him giving a little food to the poor, you know, when he found $500 of lying in the streets back down with girls, which shows that this is like a cohesive story. For a person that has been rhyming for 2,000 years, it's like his rhymes are extremely potent. His bars are extremely good. This is just an overall classic of an album.
Yes.
But
His music. I don't know how he has the power, but his flow is just. I think one of the best I've ever seen. Like I can't even compare it to anyone. The flow and the words, they just rhyme together and they go great. You know, most rappers, they rap about how them being, rich and getting girls and having money. They don't go together, you know. So you have some rappers, but most of them don't go together. Just
Do you like
the
this
beat is
kind of
amazing.
tracks, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah,
Like-
those are the tracks you hear, right?
Tracks what?
You hear. Yeah.
you listen to, that's the type of rap you listen to, isn't that right? Okay.
Not really. I like to listen to 21 Savage where he raps. Like most rappers today, most rappers just rap, over a beat that's very good and cover up their rhymes and the flow. The beat would be very good and you can't hear anything.
Are you saying
You know,
that
in my opinion.
Madlib's beats are bad? Just
No! Oh my god. God, can I stop? Okay, listen. The beats are amazing, actually. Like, I'm serious, it's amazing.
Basic?
amazing.
Amazing, okay.
Amazing.
You don't like the interludes or the music that Madlib contributes?
No, I like the interludes. I like his music and interludes. His beats are amazing. His flow is one of the best I ever heard. Like I told you, like 10 times already. And his, not only his flow, but his rhyming. The rhymes he makes.
The rhymes he
Like
makes.
how? Yeah, the rhymes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Let's talk about our favorite tracks in details and why they are our favorites. I personally really like Crows. Crows is such a good song. The rhyme scheme is fantastic. Like it's out of this world. The beat is really good, and it connects really well with Money Folder. Now, why do you like Figure?
Figaro, as I said, the thing that it's like, its drums are. We said this in the first trial, or
Yes,
no?
we said that in the first trial.
Okay. We talked about this, and we are gonna talk about it again. The thing I like the most is the hardcore vibe I get, like the boom bap hardcore
Style.
type beat, yeah. And the thing that the drums are, its bass is like high, and I'm saying the same thing,
The same
same thing as okay, and that they are punchy and like it gives a more vibe of strict bars to get spit on, and made the flow makes the flow more easier to hear to hear, right? But I think Figaro,
It's pretty hard.
yeah.
Well, Yusuf Razaga, your respectful and humble opinion.
Yes.
Explain to us
Uh,
why your favorite track is all caps.
my favorite track is all caps, like I told you. I feel like the beat is like really good. The beat is amazing. Like it flows with everything, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a masterpiece. In my opinion, it's a masterpiece. The way it flows, the way it's made, everything about it goes together to the point where you can't compare it to another musical classic, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Let's
Tell me.
do a really, really fun exercise. Okay.
yeah.
Let's let me test your abilities, or let me say this: do you like the beats alone, or the interludes alone? Do you like them like that?
I like his words more than anything. His words are, I think, is the most important thing about the
I'm
album.
talking about the songs that don't have any rapping in them, that are just
But
beats. Do you like them?
I feel like I like the beats, but some of the beats, like in the accordion beats, I don't like that because it sounds like, you know, computer crash.
Computer
sounded-
crashing. You're saying that accordion is a bad beat.
It sounded like a computer crashing. Okay. That's
Maybe
my opinion.
because of it being simple and basic.
The beat, it was. It
Yeah.
sounded like, you know, the computer crash. You
Let
understand
me-
what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, let me say something about this. Most of the why?
Yusuf Razaga.
Yeah, he's a disappointing person.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I know.
How do you know?
You gave him the chance to be on a podcast
And
like
he says, how do you not like accordion? It's really
It
hard.
ruins it. That's the thing. Nah, the
look
beat ruins
look most of the world's يعني hits people listen to يعني it's famous because of its basic melody and like soft melody or basic and يعني simple.
elements,
Yeah,
so
it's
elements.
simple. Yeah, simplicity in it. It makes the people more
songs, right?
able to listen to because it's easy to listen to. You know.
Yeah. I 100%
Yeah.
agree. I really like accordion. Accordion is a great track.
And actually, it's remind me of a track for Shab.
said this.
Oh, I said this.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Track what?
What is your least favorite track, Mustafa?
Least
favorite.
أكتر حاجة ما عجبتنيش يعني. Maybe America's most blunted. I think شغالة كده played.
I think we would get copyrighted for that.
فعلا؟
Yes.
أصل هتنزله يوتيوب؟
Yes.
بجد؟
Yes.
اوكي ميوت مش انت هتمنتج you're gonna edit
No. I'm going to mute you, Yusuf Razaga. Whatever you're going to say is not going to be heard for a little while.
and it's not important anyway yeah.
Don't disrespect.
Just
Wait
مش-
1 second so I can unmute you. Okay, continue.
Okay. So like I told you, it's gonna age like fine wine, and over time, people are gonna realize what type of music it is.
This
Music
is
that we'll never have.
never have what?
Thanks to Mama rappers kind of ruined the rap game. To be
we
honest.
are not talking now about mumble rappers
No, he's comparing it to mumble rap
oh
and
it's
how
comparing what
how this is going to age very well because mumble rap is taking over.
okay
I
It's mumble
say-
rappers, right?
yeah
Yeah, continue.
left
Mumble rappers always have the best beats. Like for example, you know, they always hire the same people. Metro booming, make it boom. You know, here, you know,
Yeah.
here born. They have all the best producers. So they usually make same you know, same lyrics, but just have a great beat. and yeah, they just resell it and basically do the same formula over again. For
Yeah,
example,
just get
we
carried.
have six. Yeah, we have 6ix9ine. That's an amazing example. 6ix9ine. Everyone knows 6ix9ine,
Yeah.
right? He has amazing beats. Or Lil Pump, in general. Lil Pump. Lil Pump has amazing beats, but he always says the same stuff about being a gangster and disregarding women and acquiring money. You know.
Acquiring money.
Oh, is Lil Pump is releasing any tracks these days?
But yeah,
Yeah.
like I told you.
He's just
But his
switching
mix-
to security.
Last time I heard about Lil Pump was Gucci Gang 3 years ago.
Can I finish?
Yeah, finish.
Yeah, I heard that. So like I told you, his beats make it sound like he's saying something more than he has actually saying, you know?
And
Like they're catchy as hell. For
taking
example, Lil Pump, Gucci Gang, right?
yeah. Like him bragging about giving a grandma a copious amount of drugs in the song Gucci Gang, OPS number 1.
I think it's your favorite song ever, right?
I would say so.
Yes, that works too.
Okay. It's no problem. Don't worry about it, Yusuf.
About work.
Nothing. Well, let's give this album our final rating or final wrap up. Yusuf, rate this album out of
Yes.
10.
I'll give it a 9.5.
9.5. Okay, that's really good.
Well, actually 8 and 9. Yeah, 9.
9.
The interludes ruined it kind of.
Yeah,
I feel like he had.
How the hell did the interludes
I feel
ruin
like.
it? How the hell did the interludes
He
ruin
said
it?
he hated the album in general.
Yeah, it's just like we're going to listen to his opinion. How did
Let me
that?
finish. Angel,
I'm asking you a question, please.
I feel like. Yeah, I'm responding. I feel like interludes, right? Were amazing, but I feel like it stole some of the thing about the album. You know, sure
Yeah.
they were telling a story, but felt like the interludes just were not good in general. You know, the music. I feel like the interludes stole from the music. You know, I
Yeah.
felt like there should be more music than the interludes, but we had like how many interludes? I think 3 or 4 of them.
But the interludes were music, though.
I mean, in what type of sense music are we talking about?
It's
There was
music.
really
It has a rhythm. It has a melody. It
What do you
satisfies
call
the
it?
ears.
If it's not
Okay,
music,
if it's
what do you
music,
call
then it was not great music.
Hold
That's
on.
my-
Are you saying that Madlib's production isn't good?
No, oh my god! I said his interludes are not good.
Okay.
His intros,
Interludes.
interludes. Okay.
Yeah. That's extremely weird.
I mean, they're good, but some of them, like are just not good in general.
So this overall lowered your score. I think you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how would you rate it now? How would you rate it now?
I would, like I told you, 8.5 or 9. 9, okay, 9, perfectly 9. I'd rate it a
Just I want 100% your opinion, not affected by ours.
9. Okay, 8.5. 8.5.
Okay, that's
8.5.
respectable. How would you rate it?
How do you rate it, Mr. Mustafa
Okay, how would you rate it, Mr. Mustafa?
or Mr. Higgs?
Mr. Higgs.
Mr. Higgs. I think I'll give it 9. I think because I really, first of all, thank you for making me listen to this masterpiece, and I really enjoyed every factor in the track. What is this?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. المهم the beats, the sample. I like sample. Look, I like boom bap beats. I like every boom bap beat made in this whole world. So I really like boom bap and sample music in general. And so I like the beats. I like the rap. I like the mixing and mastering. We can't rate it because in comparison with what's going on 2020, it's hard to compare, because
Yeah, the mastering technology and mixing.
yeah. It got developed like 100%. So
Yeah, we can't trade that.
yeah.
But let's end this with my opinion. I'd rate this at a solid 9 or a classic 9. Let's just say it's a classic 9 because this album is a classic. It's never going to go away. It's timeless. It inspired multiple rappers, mainstream rappers of today, like Earl Sweatshirt and Tyler the Creator. It's an amazing album and a great piece of music. And it's such a great listen. I would 100% recommend this even to the normal listener because it's so cohesive and the music is so abstract and easy to understand. It's pleasing to listen to. I would straight up listen to this album without doing anything to the side of it. I listened to it like around 12 times this year. 12 times.
Really? The whole album?
The whole album.
Okay.
That's how good it was. So that might have affected my score because I was a little bit bored of it, but it's not a perfect 10. I feel like there are a little bit of loose ends, but the music overall is so great. This is a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10 from me. A 9 from Higgs or Mr. Mustafa, however you'd like to be called. And from Yusuf Razaga, it's an 8.5. With Yusuf Razaga representing the normal average listener. I'd say anything above a 7 would be a great album to listen to. And, well, this has been The Lounge, and we had great fun reviewing this album for you. And see you next week. Bye.